Looks like the infinite Tsukiyomi is slowly becoming a reality. Naruto 676. We get started off with, of course, Madara coming back from the other realm. With the other shot, with Obito's Sharingan, because he took out the rinnegan out of Obito's eye. It looks like the Black Zetsu is still in control of Obito's body, even though it looks like Obito's dead, completely dead. It seems like the Black Zetsu still has control over Obito's body, and he got a chance to use the Sharingan to bring them both back, which is very interesting. Very interesting that Zetsu can do that. He can still control the body while they're dead. Um, very cool ability. Very important character to Madara's plan throughout the years. Um, of course, we get started with that. He shows up. And we get a little scuffle between Naruto. Well, Sakura, of course, she wants to show that she's relevant to Team Seven again. They all reunited, so all old memories come back. If we remember back in the day, Sakura always viewed herself as the one getting saved. Like the damsel in distress. You know what I mean? She's always behind. They always have to save her. Of course, she wants to prove a point that she's on their level or somewhere near that. She doesn't have to be behind anymore. So she starts off with her attack, and of course, she hits this like invisible barrier or something like that. And we get into Madara's mind. And he's speaking of the ability that's similar to Tsunade's, the regenerative ability that she has. Sakura has it, of course. And Sasuke comes into the fray and attacks, and they both get knocked back. And then that's when we find out that Sasuke and Naruto, they discover that there's four invisible or a couple of invisible things around them. Of course, they're the only ones that can see it. You know, with the whole thing of Naruto and Sasuke having sent, the Sage of the Six Pack's powers. They can see what's going on around Madara, and of course, we get a little snippet with Sakura with her not Sasuke not acknowledging her, still doesn't recognize me. You would think by now Sakura would realize that Sasuke does not give a shit about her, dude. I mean, after he almost killed her a couple times, he never acknowledged her except for one time when Sasuke was leaving the village. And when Sasuke was leaving the village, of course Sakura tried to stop him, and Sasuke goes behind her and he tells her thank you. I mean, that's probably the only time Sasuke acknowledged her. And maybe he has a little bit of a respect for her. We don't know. We don't know what's going on in Sasuke's mind right now. I mean, I think we're not gonna know what Sasuke is thinking until this whole thing is over, and we get to to the end of this. But still, Sakura, give it up, man. Seriously, he doesn't. It wants nothing to do with you. The dude has his own goals and his ambitions. Move out of the way. Find someone else. Just find someone else. You're wasting their time. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So then from there, of course, we get Madara. He's doing his Chibaku Tensei, of course, and he's lifting up, doing that ability, creating like a big, huge rock, whatever. And then Sasuke and Naruto get into the fray. We get to see Naruto with his Rasen Shuriken with the Biju, you know, taking out meteor, taking out rocks and things like that. We get to see Sasuke going to Susanoo. And by the way, here's the thing that confuses me about Sasuke right now. Why does he only have one rinnegan? I mean, you would think when the sages, when the sage came to talk to both of them, he gave them part of his uh, power or whatever he gave them to become sages. He only got one eye with the Rinnegan. That doesn't make any sense to me. You would think that both eyes would have it, but he only has one eye. That needs to be explained, I think, because I mean, maybe because he only gave part of his chakra to him, and that's all he got was one Rinnegan. It doesn't make sense to me. You would think he would have both eyes as Renegons right now. That would really help in this battle if he did have both. I mean, with one, we see how strong he is, but with two, he can probably tilt the balance of this battle, and it'll probably go in their favor. But yeah, very interesting. He only has one Rinnegan. That's insane. His looks a little different too with the Sharingans and things like that. And of course we get that. Of course they're attacking the boulders and things like that, and it seems like Madara, is going up towards the sky, and he starts explaining, if he gets close to the moon, then another eye will awaken and things like that. And we get to see, as he's going up to the moon, he's preparing for the infinite Tsukiyomi. And when he gets up there, he does this, I think, a little prayer or one of the jutsus or whatever, and the third eye opens in his forehead, which is very interesting. I mean, so it's like a third eye, and it's like, okay, boom, this is how we get started in the moon. You get to see it's with Sharingan marks in it and things like that with the rinnegan, and it's ready to cast its his genjutsu over everyone, which is very interesting. We're gonna get to see the infinite Tsukuyomi. I was afraid that in this war, as it went on with the battles, I was afraid that we weren't gonna see the infinite Tsukiyomi at all. You know what I mean? We were just gonna see the battle. They were gonna do something to Madara, and that was it. It was gonna end. We weren't gonna see the infinite Tsukiyomi. And this is very interesting. We get to see the infinite Tsukiyomi. We get to see what Madara visions the world as. At least at this point, he's preparing to get, he's preparing to. We don't know if he's gonna go through with it, but I think he'll go through with it. I think the jutsu will work, and we're gonna get to see what his world would be like. We're gonna get to see glimpses of it. I don't think we're gonna get to see it through Naruto and Sasuke's eyes. I think they're gonna dodge this ability somehow. Maybe it has to do with the Rakuto's or the Sage Six Path's power. Maybe they avoid it. But I think everyone else, we're gonna get to see a little glimpse of what his world is like through everyone else's eyes when they get caught in the genjutsu, which is interesting. I mean, he's been talking about it this entire time. He's been hyping it up, how his world will be better, and he's gonna get rid of all the hatred and things like that. That's been the main theme of Naruto, is how to get rid of hatred and how to deal with it. And I think that's gonna be very interesting, man. I don't know if Naruto and Sasuke are gonna dodge it. I think they are. I mean, I just don't see them getting caught in the genjutsu. But if they do, it'd be interesting to see how they react in a perfect world of Madara, at least what he claims is a perfect world. And we're going to see, how they escape, and we're gonna see how this battle, culminates. Overall, I think it was a very good chapter. Of course, I mean, I think Madara was the best thing to happen to this war with the whole Obito thing. That really frustrated me with the whole friendship, whole jutsu thing with Naruto, and I just that disappointed me. But Madara, stepping up, getting successfully, he looks like he's gonna succeed in his plan to do Infinite Tsukuyomi, at least in the beginning. We'll see what happens, in the next coming chapters and in the following weeks. But overall, yeah, good chapter, man. I gave it an 8 out of 10. Very interesting. Got a lot of progression. Got a couple of fight scenes. We get to see Madara prepare the Infinite Tsukiyomi, and I'd like to get your thoughts on it, man. What do you guys think? I mean, what's up with Sasuke only having one rinnegan? That's very very weird to me. I mean, especially having the Sage's chakra, you would think you'd have two Renegons, but just one. That just doesn't make sense. And just what do you think? What do you guys think about the Infinite Tsukiyomi? You guys think it's gonna go through? Are Naruto and Sasuke gonna get caught in it? And are we gonna see what Madara's world will be like? All right, guys. Like, comment, and let me know what you guys think. Bye.